Three, two, one. Wow!
And that's us done.
Really?
Yep, for now anyway.
God, I thought that'd never end.
Don't speak too soon in that weirdly significantly older sounding voice. I have this worry that I'll be busy editing and picking up leftovers for the next 3 years. 2 of those years will probably be sifting through all 7 hours of Mango interviews for anything worthwhile.
7 hours of Mango? Why do you need 7 hours of Mango? Why would anyone need 7 hours of Mango?
Look, one has to do what's necessary to finish someone else's Red Dwarf series.
But I'm dumb, right?
I might need to drag you back in a couple of years' time to film some mildly amusing skit about this completely genuine conversation that we're having right now, but yeah, for now you're free.
I'm free!
I guess he's got some meeting to rush off to or something. Time for some editing.
I'm free! No more Red Dwarf Roblox. Ooh, hello. What's John hiding in here?
Ah! Well, as long as he's enjoying himself.
What are you doing?
Yes!
Hello, Doctor 200004. Which floor would you like to go to?
Any floor.
I'll get you next time, Doc.
Yeah, I'm still editing. Yeah, not missing much.
Did you miss me?
God damn it. We meet again, Raptor. Any last words?
You've been spotted.
No.
Oops, I'll need to censor that when it comes up.
Aye. Whee!
That bit was funny. I'll leave that in. Bored already?
Aye.
Well, I don't need you back yet. This editing's taking longer than I thought. Turns out asking Mango about episodes he wasn't involved with and scripts he'd never read wasn't actually a good idea. So, you can go back to doing whatever you want.
Aye.
Right. Have fun. And the same goes for you, the viewer. Yes, it's going to be a long haul getting to the end from here, but hopefully it's going to be worth it. Hopefully this will be worth my time as the fool who adopted this project, our time, for persisting with it against all odds, and your time as someone idly clicking on this video with something vaguely resembling interest in Red Dwarf or Roblox. All that's left for me to say is that I hope you enjoy this in-depth but cobbled-together account of Red Dwarf Roblox, the series that never was. Ooh, that was a good bit too. I guess there are some.
Red Dwarf, so it's a Red Dwarf, it's a TV show, and this is the ship, and it's an amazing game, and you could be so many things.
At the back end of 2012, around the time that Series 10 was released, I started a Red Dwarf game on Roblox. And that was why Marc came to me when he started planning Red Dwarf Roblox.
Well, I originally tried to start it.
For the longest time, my Red Dwarf, my Starbug, and my Blue Midget, even though they'd been built for a game, were being used in the series.
Tried. That's when we started getting in contact. In fact, I think I've got the messages somewhere in my archive. Yeah, I'll have the messages in my 91 pages of archive messages.
Yeah, so this is a game based on a TV show called Red Dwarf, and this features the ship Red Dwarf. And it's really, really well done.
Marc would fire a lot of ideas out during this period. He'd send me a message where he said, "Can you write an episode with a pirate in? Because I found an outfit for a pirate and I think it'd be really funny to see one on Red Dwarf." Or he'd just fire out saying, "I want to do a Children in Need episode, write it." Or, "I want the crew to land in West Yorkshire. I want Kachansky back." He was full of ideas. He had a lot of ideas back then.
I remember sitting in my bed until 2 in the morning writing scripts.
There were 6 episodes, one of which Voxels was rewritten twice. Voxels sort of hopped around a bit in terms of plot, but I wrote the episode based around setting the premise for the next 6 episodes, the idea that they're in a game, and Voxels kicked it off with a plot that revolved around the game, revolved around a problem with the game. What can you recall of the series during this period? Can you remember anything about the scripts and the episodes?
Sort of bland plots and plots which didn't go anywhere.
Jeopardy was another script. Can't quite remember what it was about.
Lots of grammar and spelling mistakes.
Other scripts included Sim Attack, a 2-parter called Reality, and the episode that we all remember, in fact the only episode we could remember, even during the time where these scripts were the ones we were working with, was a script called Lightspeed.
I have a feeling the only one I actually remember from that period properly is Lightspeed, where they all go to that Wild West town again.
The ship inexplicably goes Lightspeed. I think it's Holly or something says that Red Dwarf's gone Lightspeed for some reason, and he turns himself off to go and find out why, and Crichton puts himself out of the game to go and absorb the Lightspeed energy. And so for the rest of the episode, Crichton is running around, supposedly at the speed of light.
This game was fun. Well, I don't know, it's a role-playing game made by John Atier.
The 25th anniversary, this was an idea that Marc had, I think he was planning it in late 2012 probably, but of course 2013 was the 25th anniversary, and the episodes that he wanted to do were The End, Me Squared, Queeg, Future Echoes, The Last Day, and Marooned was the other episode. Marooned was written, I don't know how quickly it was written, but it was filmed the day that it was finished. In summary, the Marooned script, it was very, very short. It had no stage directions, very few of the jokes.
I was at the Marooned shoot for 1 session, I think.
I literally just remember being asked to join a game session, and I got told to put on a certain morph, and I got sent over a script, I think, a couple of lines. I ended up getting a bit frustrated because of the stupidness that was going on there. Marc was going a bit crazy over stupid small things. He was shouting at me for being in the wrong position. I ended up just giving up and just being like, no, screw this, and I ended up ruining the filming a bit on purpose after that because he just annoyed me so much.
I don't remember much, but it was the old set, so I was new and I didn't have much involvement apart from being Cat.
So that was filmed, almost the entire episode was filmed. apart from the ending scene involving Crichton and Cat, because me and Mango weren't available. Poor Kerry had to spend the entire evening filming with Marc sat next to him as Rimmer and Marc stood in front of him as the cameraman. So I feel sorry for dragging Kerry into that. But he didn't complain. He just isn't talking to me anymore.
I think we annoyed him into submission, really. He snapped. Yeah, that's just the only way you can put it. He just snapped.
Marc edited it all together, and he sent me it in, I think, March, I think it was, and asked me what I thought. Pauses weren't edited out. The camera went through the floor at one point, and there was a shot of Starbug leaving the shuttle bay. You could see the humanoids, and Pup Archie was sat next to Doc. The scene with Lister and Rimmer sat around the fire, they're facing away from the camera for the entire scene. But that was the only tangible development made with the 25th anniversary. I think at the end of 2013 it was confirmed that it was pretty much dead and buried, because next year it'd be the 26th anniversary, and we were too busy focusing on the main series.
Everything else in this game is horrible.